All right. Hello, I'm Dave.
I'm Kristen.
And this is Accidental Nonsense, episode 35. I feel like I just got done running from a herd of elephants.
Yeah.
No, we had to restart. My body feels drained, though. I don't know why. I think it's just being a parent.
Yeah, that's just life.
I was talking to somebody today. I mean, not today. Sometime. One of these days that we live in. I was talking to somebody, and I was like, yeah, once you become a dad or a parent in general, you just become tired. It's like all your everything is just sucked out of you.
Is it worth it?
I don't know yet.
I guess we'll find out. See how your kids turn out, and then we'll know.
Yeah. I didn't know. Well, before I had the kid, I was pretty energetic, I feel like. But then right when my kid was born, it just all kind of just stopped.
Went downhill from there.
I feel like it's just gone. All my energy. There's nothing left.
You lose all your sleep, and then
that's
never
half
comes
of it.
back.
I feel like I could just not sleep, though, before kids. But I guess you don't. It's the responsibility factor, I think. Maybe stress.
Someone alive. How do you feel about people who consider their pets like children?
It's not the same.
But how do you feel about it?
What does that mean? How do I feel about it? Like, do I hate them? Do I hate people?
Do you hate them?
Hate's a strong word. I think they might be a little bit off in the head.
Is it like understandable to some degree? Because say they like never had kids or anything like that, then like that's like the only thing that they've loved that much.
I mean, maybe
to compare it to.
I mean, maybe like if you're talking about just like love, I guess that could be there because it's like if you're like as a kid growing up and you got like a pet hamster, and it's like I really love this pet hamster.
Yeah, sure.
And then that pet hamster's gone, and it's just like sad that little hamster is gone.
Yeah.
But it's funny you said that because I picked out this card thing, and it says, "Do animals have souls?"
Oh my gosh! What do you think?
No.
Why?
Where is there any indication that animals have souls?
I mean, kind of. They have hearts and brains and.
Well, I mean,
them.
They're created with the same kind of structure, but it was never said that anything related to a soul.
I would like to believe that they do.
You like to believe they do, but that's just because you love your two dogs.
Yeah, of course. So why wouldn't I?
I don't know. I mean, I just think that, did God breathe his breath of life into these animals?
I kind of. I mean,
do these things already?
Like they're not the same as humans, but like,
right.
I would just like to believe that my pet will have a nice little afterlife with me.
Like Jesus died for your dog as well.
Yeah, why not? He did it for us. What's one more species?
Your dog did sin a bunch.
She did sin a bunch.
It needs to pee and poop all over literally for the first 10 years of its life.
Okay, well she's 7, so
close enough. Oh man, I like how we don't have anything to talk about. Well, we don't have anything. We used to have stuff planned. Remember when we talked about Elon Musk and Joe Bezos back in the day?
Yeah, the yacht.
Yeah, the yacht. That was fun. But we're not going to rehash that, though, are we?
The third takeover. No, we aren't. We don't do retakes. What do you think about the Twitter takeover? Did we talk about that?
What happened to Twitter?
From Elon Musk.
Oh, that was like forever ago. I love it.
Do you?
Yeah,
he
because
seems a bit wacko.
He seems it's working, though?
He seems a bit wacko.
He's just funny. The guy's goofy. He doesn't care what people think. I think that's really what it comes down to is he doesn't care what people think.
Did you hear about the guy who in the U.S. died from that brain-eating amoeba? They think it was he used sink water to rinse out his nasal passages.
I used to do that.
Rinse out your
No, not rinse. I got to add a thing that it would squirt up and rinse out my nasals.
Did you use sink water?
I didn't use tap water because it says on the box, do not use tap water. It tells you not to do that because you could get something like that.
Yeah, wow. That's
it
crazy.
says to use bottled water or some filtered water or something, whatever it is. But it literally
purified, I would think.
Yeah, it says not to use tap water. So it tells you on the box. So it's like that was just his own fault.
Wow. I mean, it's still sad he died.
It is sad. I didn't know him like you did, but I mean, there's this thing in the ocean. I had water go up my nose in the ocean, and then for hours later, I was eating, and ocean water started dripping out my nose. I thought I had a brain eating amoebas.
But I thought you didn't get those in the ocean. It's only from ponds.
Fresh water.
Yeah, from fresh water.
Yeah, because the salt kills the thing, right?
And not salt water. Yeah, right?
I don't know the rules. I remember somebody did get it in North Carolina. They were on one of those man-made rapid things.
Mm-hmm.
And their kayak flipped upside down, and then he got stuff up his nose, and then the brain eating amoeba. You know the chances of dying from that though?
We can't even enjoy anything without being worried that we're going to die.
Well, I mean, we still got to do our episode. We got to do our episode 2.0 for the health anxiety stuff. But hold up, I want to search this real quick. What are the chances of dying from a brain-eating amoeba? Chances of dying from a brain-eating.
Yeah, that's freaky. But I'm tired too. It's only if it goes up the nose, apparently.
Yeah, anywhere. It could go any other hole, and you're fine.
Yeah,
just not the nose. It says the death rate is over 97% if you get one of those things. But it says that
chances of getting one.
Chances of getting one.
What are the odds? Here it is. Hearing this in the news.
It's only 16 deaths per year. That's a 1 in 20 million chance. That guy's blessed.
Still too many.
You want to search that? Let's search that.
How likely is it to die in a plane crash?
Odds of dying. Here we go. We're going to do this episode. Odds of dying. Here, can I share my screen? Can we share the screen? I'm going to share it. We're gonna go through this one by one, and then people could see it for themselves. Odds of dying. Here we go. Share the screen.
Do you want to know how likely it is to die in a plane crash?
Can you see this?
Yeah.
What's it showing on your screen? Yeah, go ahead. What do I know?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah. How many chances does it take?
The Daily Mail says that the odds of dying in a plane crash are about 1 in 11 million. But the chances of surviving depend on your seating choice. And apparently, there's a 44% fatality rate for travelers sitting in the aisle seats in the middle of the craft, compared with 28% for central rear seats. What does that mean?
Oh, shoot. I don't know. I did hear that they tested that. Somebody crashed a Boeing 737 to test the positioning of what's the best seat for survival on a plane crash.
I don't even know this.
They tested it. People. All right. Here's the thing. Odds of dying. Ready? Heart disease. 1 in 6 people. Oh, I got to take care of my cholesterol.
So you don't want to.
Cancer. 1 in 7.
You want to sit towards the back? Sorry, I'm too caught up on.
Are we going to do the plane thing? We got to do the plane thing next. Let's see where it falls on this list.
All right. So
look, they had a COVID-19.
Oh, 1 in 10? Is that still
1 in 10?
Maybe that needs updated.
I guess.
Do you think 1 in 10 people die from COVID now?
I mean, I believe it. All preventable causes of death, 1 in 19. Lower respiratory disease, 1 in 31.
What does that mean? You step off a...
Yeah, maybe you fall into maybe a car crash. No, that's down there a little bit further. Guns. And look at that though. Look, I don't know what it means, but look at this: accidental gun discharge, 1 in 7,944. That's crazy. Yeah, that's there. Suicide, 1 in 91. These are all at the top. Motor vehicle crash, 1 in 93. A fall. Fall. It just says fall. They died by is that the season, or is that someone like
too many allergies in the fall.
1 in 98 pedestrian incident?
Storm.
Choking on food, sunstroke. People can
A
die
sharp
from sunstroke.
object. Is that the same as? Oh my gosh, dog attack is on here. You have a 1
See?
in. Now listen, 1 in 53,000 something chance of dying in a dog attack. Wow.
See, that's not good. That's not good. And then it says for the passengers on an airplane, too few deaths in 21 to calculate odds. So people barely die.
Okay, that's good to know. You've never flown, have you?
Not in a plane. I've flown in a helicopter.
I don't know why you would fly in a helicopter. If something
I already explained this.
You're just dropping out of the sky, and then
I could take over.
No. If something happened with the helicopter itself, that's just falling out. There's no like gliding to safety.
No, I could fly it.
No. Something happens to the helicopter. Its engine goes out or something.
You're gonna slowly descend.
You just drop. There's no slow about it. You're in the sky.
You're gonna slowly come down. It's gonna be like landing.
No. Okay. Well.
All right. What's that plane thing? You were talking about the plane being like seated.
Well,
where do I need to sit on a plane?
Apparently it kind of seems like I'm confused by how it has worded, and I don't know what kind of plane they're talking about, but I'm assuming you kind of want to sit in a central rear seat. Like you want to be in the back. So all those like first class people, they're going to be the first to go. Yeah, they're dead. So that's all I have.
So you want to be in the back of the plane?
I think so.
Shoot, what do you guys think? People listening and watching, what do you think? Where would you sit on a plane? Would you pay for first class or save yourself like the couple of thousands of dollars and sit in the back and survive a plane crash? Here's the thing: if the plane was
middle rear seats of an aircraft had the lowest fatality rate compared to middle aisle seats. So you want to sit in the middle rear.
You want to sit there middle rear. You heard it here first, people.
Middle rear.
Plane's going down, and you just try to jump out right before the plane hits the ground. Like you jump up, and then so the plane's going down. You're jumping up from the plane to slow your descent, and you're going to be safe, right?
Maybe there needs to be more studies on that.
Say the door's open. Say we're flying in the plane. It's crashing. The door. We open the door, falling however fast you are. Like you're about to hit the ground.
Up, you're going to counteract the falling down.
No, yeah, like so the plane's about to crash in, and you're on the edge, and you jump upwards, like and right before it hits the ground.
Able to just land, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. The logic makes sense to me.
What's in your water?
It's a seltzer water, and it's loaded with limes.
Nice.
I actually heard.
It's like a virgin mojito.
Yeah, I've never had a mojito. Have I?
No.
All right. I don't know. I actually heard that limes, if you drink a lime a day, it actually prevents aircraft deaths. There was one time where we scared a friend. This was a long time ago. I don't know why he was so scared of aliens. He was terrified. He was terrified of aliens. You remember this? We took an orange, like a giant orange, and we kind of like cut it open a little bit, and we left it on the ground. And we told this kid, who they were the people that they lived next door. I want to drop names because I don't want them to be embarrassed about it now at such an old age.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so they lived right up the street. But we told him that it was an alien egg from outer space, and he freaked out and he ran up. I remember this. Maybe I'm not remembering it right, but he definitely ran home to tell his parents or whoever was watching him at the time, and he was just terrified that this orange we cut open, clearly it was an orange, but he didn't know. It was an alien egg.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was a good time.
If he remembers.
He's dead.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I said that to somebody today. So we're going to live stream at our church. And I'm getting the live stream camera fixed and everything. And he's like, oh, who took over before? What was the guy's name? What was the guy's name? And the guy said, oh, Alex. Yeah, Alex, that was it. That was it. And I said, rest in peace. And you should have seen the look on this guy's face. He looked so like disappointed and sad. Well, obviously, he was like, oh, that was such a good dude. He's like, oh, that was such a good dude. I was like, no, I'm just kidding. He's still alive and well.
Oh my gosh.
So I would suggest doing that to people.
Would you rathers for us?
I do actually. I have one thing that's really cool. Have you ever used a Ouija board?
No.
Never? Not once? Have you ever wanted to?
No, not really.
All right. I got one right here. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't wanted to either. I have no desire to dabble in the devil.
Dabble. Oh.
Well, maybe it's not like the devil. Maybe it's more just like, I would be scared of that stuff. I don't think I'd be able to sleep. I used the Ouija board once. I'd be like, Aunt Sue's going to haunt me.
Yes, she will. But
and she's still alive. All right, here's a question. Though. Yeah. We're just going to work through some questions. We could be here all night if we need to. Everybody likes to listen to us talk. So if you could get drinks, right? Alcoholic, non-alcoholic, however you'd like to express yourself. If you could get drinks with 3 historical figures, who would they be?
Do you know?
Historical figures.
I think one of them, if I can pick her, Mother Teresa.
Yeah, that's a historical figure.
She'd be interesting. I feel like she'd be interesting to like meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first one, I think I would do like Malcolm X.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'd be like, how was it?
How was how was it?
No, Malcolm X, I like to be Malcolm X. Maybe like who else? I'm trying to think of some names.
Would pick like an evil person like Hitler?
Oh, dude, no. I wouldn't go Hitler, but I would probably go like Genghis Khan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd do a Malcolm X and like Genghis Khan.
Interested to talk to them to like see how crazy they are, you know?
Yeah, be like, hey, dude, how's it going?
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
And I mean, I guess if you could like talk to him about anything, I'd want to go like even to people who kind of might know some secrets of like the world and stuff. Like, let's go way back to like a pharaoh in Egypt way back in the day.
Yeah, like long time.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess you could do Jesus too, but I mean, if I did the pharaoh too, I'd be like, yo, were these pyramids here before and you found them, or did you guys build them?
Yeah, you could ask him all sorts of questions, right?
No, that's what would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because I mean,
like ancient history, an ancient person.
Yeah, well, because I saw something that like the Sphinx in Egypt, that thing.
Yeah,
they said that it was actually there before the Egyptians got there, and then they carved like just the face. They changed the face to look like a pharaoh, but somebody else made the actual Sphinx, and they don't know who it was. That's a theory.
Interesting. Yeah, that'd be cool to know those things for sure. Because some of them, I'm sure, it gets changed, like through written history and stuff, so you don't really know.
I mean, and then probably like, so I got Genghis Khan, Malcolm X, and maybe like Pablo Picasso,
I was thinking about that because I was just in New York City and I went to the Museum of Modern Art and they have a bunch of Picasso stuff.
You were thinking about Pablo?
No, I was thinking more about like Van Gogh or...
Oh, yeah, you can take Van Gogh and then we'll talk about it later when we come back from our trip.
I Salvador Dali because he made some he was I don't know, he seems like he'd be more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'd be.
He's the one that made the what was it, Persistence of Memory with the melting clock. He did the surrealist paintings.
I love art. I really do.
Yeah,
right?
I'm interested. I just want to go and maybe somebody knows this, but I want to go and I want to ask him on that one painting. The Persistence of Memory with the clocks on the arm. It looks like a sweater laying, like there's a clock, and then for some reason it always looked like a goose head or something to me. But there's like an arm, and it looks like eyelashes coming out of it from the sweater looking thing laying down. Like it just looks like a sweater to me. And I just want to know what that is. Like, what were you trying to make out of that?
Oh, you want to just try to figure out like why he made certain things. So like this is what I'm going to show a photo just so they know what you're talking about.
What is it actually?
Like this one with SpongeBob you're talking about?
No, yeah.
No, these ones up here with like the clock on the.
Yeah.
It just looks like you got to be like, what was going through your head?
Yeah, like I'd be curious to know because like surrealism is like I don't know, it's interesting and like nothing really has to make sense. But also, I feel like people just start interpreting things, and maybe I'm sure there's like a write up on it or something. I haven't researched it a ton, but it'd be cool to talk to these artists and be like, was there actually meaning behind this, or did you just think it looked?
Or are you
cool?
just like taking like toad venom and like tripping them?
Yeah.
I dabbled in art before. I took in college. I took art in the Western world. It was actually my favorite class.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and then I also used to go to like the Cincinnati Art Museum all the time. Like it was free, so I would go there all the time and just walk around.
You did. You lived there, right?
Yeah, and I loved that was my thing. Like if I'm bored one day, I'm like, I know I just went yesterday, but I'm gonna go walk around the art museum. I loved it.
Yeah,
I'll get dressed up too.
To do.
I love art.
Would you? You got dressed up and went walking alone?
Yeah, I had to look like the part. I got like my like Harry Potter glasses on. I got a cool hat, and then I would just go sit and stare at art. And then when people walked by, I'd be like, "What are your thoughts?"
Interesting. Would they say stuff?
We'd have some good conversations. We'd have some good conversations in the art museum. I'm telling you, people are wacky.
Actually, ask them.
Why not?
Did you actually ask people that?
Yeah, you had to. That's what you do in the art museum.
I don't think you actually asked them.
Actually, I was getting pretty intimidated because they always have those guys that walk around to keep the peace. Or like if you touch, so there's certain photos, at least in Cincinnati, that you can't take pictures of.
Okay.
And there's like a camera thing, and so if you take pictures of them, you get in trouble. But they always have like these guys in like each section that work for the art museum that kind of like keep an eye on things, whatever. But they're always so intimidating.
So, have you seen those news articles about like climate activists? And we might have talked about this before, and like whatever planet activists throwing things on important pieces of artwork as a way to like protest.
Yeah,
they'll like glue their hand.
Yeah.
I don't get. I just don't. I feel like it counters what they're trying to do. Like I feel like it just makes their cause look bad.
No, it really does. Because it's just like, how's that helping?
Yeah,
it's like what if
on the news, but everybody seeing it is like that's messed up. And then all those people that work there have to clean it up. Like you're kind of just hurting the working people.
And you're probably hurting the environment too, because you're making them use more like disinfectant and like
cleaning products
cleaning products.
It's true. They probably have to use like bleach and stuff to clean it or whatever they do.
Yeah, people are wacky. They try to make a point, but it really just comes back like not good.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like when they do that. I'm gonna have a word with them. All right, give us another.
You're gonna talk to them?
We'll do one more.
One more what?
I was thinking the whole time I was at the museum, I was thinking, like, what if someone came up with some tomato soup and just threw it somewhere?
Yeah, that'd be messed up. I'd hate that. I mean, that's why you gotta take care of the place.
I would hope so.
All right. Let's see here. Let me find something. Oh, in the meantime, what's your favorite part of your body?
What if you could only be one part of your body?
Like that's your body? Like it's just that part?
Yeah.
Oh man. Like can you pick a whole part? Like my head? Be like Mordock off MODOK. What's the guy's name?
It has to be one part.
One part. And then like that's what you control.
I don't know. I mean I like my butt.
You just be a butt.
I'd be a butt. But I don't think I'd want to be a butt. I might pick my eye, because then I could see, right?
You pick an eye?
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to
be good.
Butt. I'd be just a butt.
A mouth.
A mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, then you could eat food and stuff still.
But what's your favorite part though, besides just being one part?
I said a butt.
Oh, you just the butt. Well, my favorite part's probably like let me see. I don't know. Like,
Answer us.
let's just go with my favorite part.
I like my eyes. I like my dimples.
I like my leg.
Your leg? Just one?
Yeah, my left
Which one?
the one that has a tattoo on it. So that's that.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's good. Okay, so would you rather take a year-long vow of silence or marry and divorce a new person every 6 months?
Is that for real? I just do the year of silence. The other thing sounds exhausting.
Yeah, it does.
It'd be I feel like it wouldn't be too terrible.
What happens if you break this silence, though?
Then you have to get married and get divorced.
Yeah, you might as well just get that out of the way then.
Every 6 months, you're really like cycling through. That's like that'd be a lot of money, wouldn't it? Like you have to.
Well, I think it said no prenups, whatever that is. I never understood. What was that? Like, people talk about prenups all the time. What is prenups?
It's so that you can't. What is it? You can't like leave the marriage with more than you came in with it, or something. So it just protects as the rich person in the marriage, really, so that they can't like get their money stolen.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess if you're.
All right.
Yeah.
Would you like to? Oh, this is a sad one though, because did you hear Bruce Willis has like what is it, Alzheimer's? Is it dementia or what is it? What is it that he has?
Yeah, it's not. It's something like that. Why?
Something where his mind's well, because I was gonna say, would you rather have Bruce Willis as a pet? I know, because he's kind of like getting to that point.
Temporal dementia.
Yeah, he's getting to that point where he is a pet.
The other one. What was the other one?
There's a talking zit on your face, and it's racist.
Oh, I'd take Bruce Willis as a pet.
Would you? That's messed up, though.
Who would want a talking racist zit?
Whoa, you're. I think that'd be funny, though. Wouldn't that be funny everywhere you go? It's like, don't mind me, but I got a racist zit.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want that.
You wouldn't want that? Why not? Do you have a job yet?
It'd be annoying. Sort of.
Yeah, that's not an answer.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was a good chat.
No, stop. Some of these are terrible.
Give it to us.
I can't. I know. I literally can. I'd get fired. I have a review coming up in a couple weeks.
After the review, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll wait till after the review when they say I'm good.
What would you have to do to be fired?
I have no idea. I mean, I think I've done a lot. I mean, should I try to do some stuff and see what happens?
Yeah, we should test it.
Just test it out. If I ever do, I'm gonna announce my resignation right here on this podcast. That's what I'm gonna do.
And we'll be like, I talked about it on the podcast.
It's like, I told you guys I was leaving in 2 weeks. No, I like what I do. Sometimes I don't like the people I work with, not locally, but, as a whole. But
that's like everywhere, right?
Yeah. You don't like the uppity ups sometimes. It depends. I have a better relationship now than I did in the years past. So
that's good.
I'm looking at, hold up, I want to do another one, but I didn't want to I picked out like a handful of bad ones.
What's the most nervous you've been in your job that you've had to do?
Like, just like with like getting in trouble or just like.
No, it could be anything. It could be anything. Like, what's the most nervous?
Oh, man. Most nervous. I feel like I'm nervous every Sunday I have to preach. Let's think.
You don't like public speaking?
Most nervous. I don't mind it. Like, I'm okay with it, but I definitely get nervous beforehand, and then when I'm up there, I'm okay. Oh, man, I would say, I don't even know. Thinking back, I feel like there's a lot of times. I was pretty nervous doing my first, budget presentation at DHQ. But, recently, probably speaking at Rotary. I mean, I didn't really show it much because it doesn't really, show itself that much, but, I always, worry the night before.
Oh. All right.
Oh, yeah. And also the crazy, there has to be some crazy, nervous, like. Oh no, yeah, you know what it probably was? It was probably having to make like some tough decisions, just like staff related and stuff like that. Way back when, where it's just like you're affecting someone's life, but decisions have to be made. And it's like those things are the most nerve wracking, I think, because it's like it's a hard thing to do. Yeah, you're kind of like it's like stuff that has to be done, but you don't want to do it.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this one's cool.
What? Okay, what is it?
No, what were you saying? What would I do?
No, what is it?
Oh, it was okay. So, do you know who R. Kelly is?
Yeah. Give us a summary.
He's permanent. He's permanent. Google.
Didn't he get arrested?
Yeah, for like terrible things.
When was that?
That man is permanently. Recently, I think, but he's permanently trapped in your closet.
Oh.
Or you're always naked.
Oh. Always. That'd be kind of tricky.
You're always naked.
Like you couldn't go to work because they wouldn't want you to come to work naked.
Well, you just have to find the right line of work.
That's true. Maybe I mean that's trapped in my closet. Did he sing that song? Trapped in the closet?
Yeah, he did. Like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3.
Yeah. I think maybe the R. Kelly one, Trapped in My Closet, because if he's trapped in my closet, then he can't come out. But it would be kind of weird just knowing someone's in the closet. But I think it'd be difficult to be naked all the time.
Especially if it was R. Kelly.
You'd be freezing.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
I'd probably do R. Kelly, and then I'll just deal with it. Be like, I just know when I open that closet to get my clothes, R. Kelly's there.
And you could just not put your clothes in the closet. You could like soundproof it and just lock them in there.
Yeah, you can soundproof your closet.
Yeah.
Hold up, I found one good one. Oh yeah, where's it go? And where'd it go? I lost it. Oh man, where did it go? Is this it? Nope, that's a shower with a loofah. I don't know what I did with it. I lost it. I had it. All right. Anyways, I think that's it. You got anything else to talk about? You don't have a job yet?
Nothing else. I mean,
what happened to that one guy?
What guy?
What's that one kid you dated right out of high school?
What? Did you know? I don't want to talk about this.
Did I know what?
But I sent you this. There were like a pair of orcas apparently went on like a shark killing spree and killed 17 sharks and only ate their livers. Why do they only eat their livers?
And do orcas like have a taste? Is that like what they like?
Well, apparently it's just because of the nutrients in them. But isn't that kind of weird? So why kill the whole shark?
That is kind of weird.
Yeah. They killed it and then they only eat out the liver. But I'm like, can't you eat at least something else so it doesn't all go to waste? But I guess not. I've got to get back to watching my show. I'm halfway through the show. I had to pause it to do this.
Oh, Outer Banks?
No, The Servant.
Oh, yeah. Are you caught up? Is this like the most recent episode?
I think so.
Shout out again to M. Night Shyamalan. The latest episode, it ends with like, oh my gosh.
Are you on the one where there's a storm? Is that the latest episode? Where it's storming?
Yeah. And then Sean and his brother-in-law are going to try to take her down to the basement.
Episode. Yeah, I'm watching the latest episode.
Yeah. That one gets crazy.
Yeah, it's good.
So go watch The Servant if you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll let you get back to it. We had a good talk. We'll Yeah, we'll try to get this stuff going. Holy smokes, we're tired tonight. I'm tired. I gotta go. What? You got anything else to talk about? What's your final words?
Just like take a breather.
Take a breather.
Take some deep breaths.
You heard it here first, people. Take some deep breaths and drink some tea. All right, we're out of here. Adios. Goodbye.